Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all doing great. This is Umar with you, and markets were yesterday Nifty was around 20,000 levels. It was almost going to touch 20,000 level, and today we are somewhere sitting around 19,600, a difference of 400 points, right? And these buggers are nowhere to seen. Buggers means these institutions, FIIs. I am sure today they would have sold heavily. Either DIIs or FIIs would have sold heavily, right? That is what I cautioned you last 2 days. I have been cautioning you, market will not move in one direction, market will work on cyclicals, and this is what happens. As an option trader, as an option buyer, or as an option seller, we don't have any problem, but an investor, you imagine an investor buying Nifty Bs or any stock for around highs, all-time high, and market next day itself market is slipping down, means you must imagine how much it will hurt these investors, right? As an option seller, you don't have problem. You make losses, you go square off the position next week or next month or next year, you are going to make profit. But for investors, once they are in, their money is locked, and they will have to wait for a very long time to recover those money, right? But anyway, they will recover. That is not, we don't have to worry about that. We are not investors also. Now the big question is, what is going to happen going forward is the big question. Now we have very important events tomorrow, and one more thing, thanks to our Infosys, which was dragging the market. Infosys alone was down by more than how many percent? 8.13%. We have some more stocks also. Whole IT pack was down. Tech Mahindra was down by 4.62%. HCL Technologies was down by 3.49%. Reliance Industries was down by 3%. Wipro was down by 3%. So you can now understand why Nifty was falling like hell, right? So from gap some almost 20,000, we are opening at around 19,700 levels, and the big thing is that it has not sustaining this. It tried to move around 19,800, or had it closed above, Nifty closed about 19,800 or 19,900 levels, we would have been happy. Market participants would have been happy. But the thing is, today's low was also broken, and it ended somewhere around today's low. So tomorrow, even though US markets, if you see the US markets are all in the green. In fact, Nasdaq, S&P 500 and Dow Jones futures, European futures are also trading in the green, but Indian markets are down thanks to FIAs. These buggers, I'm sure these buggers would have done something, right? So some people, till now data has not yet come, which means there is something fishy. Either they would have sold, someone DIs would have sold heavily, or FIAs would have sold heavily, right? So we'll see how the markets are going to work out for coming week. Probably we should be consolidating, because there is a very important event coming up next week, which is around 26th. Federal Reserve is going to increase the interest rate, and this time they are not going to pause the interest rate. Now if you are a person who is following US market, you know that US Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell has been, they have reduced the interest rate, not reduced the interest rate, they have paused the interest rate last time. But this time they are not going to pause the interest rate, they are going to increase the interest rate by at least 25 basis points. And market participants are expecting a 25 basis point increase in interest rate. Now we have another 3 more days, which is Monday, Tuesday, only 2 more trading session. Wednesday evening we will get the news. So going forward, next week is going to be even more volatile, is what I want to say you. Apart from that, 27th is also GDP growth rate year on year is also anticipated, and Federal Reserve conference. More than Federal Reserve interest rate decision, what is Jerome Powell going to tell around 12 a.m. India time? Federal Reserve Fed press conference is very important. So next week Wednesday there is not going to be any sleep, right? Now what might happen on the downside? Now many people anticipate that 19,500, if you see the Nifty chart, 19,500 might act as a good resistance, support. yeah, 19,500 levels might act as a good support. Now if the market comes on the downside, so remember this 19,500, till that 19,500 is hitting, you can write some call option, which we have also done, right? So that is in terms of Nifty, and that is evident in the open interest. It's also people have written huge number of, I think 19,500, not huge number, considerable amount of 19,500 put option, and everybody is writing huge number of call options. So this is not unusual. People always, when the market goes on the downside, they write huge number of call option, and when the market moves on the higher side, people write huge number of put option. But I can tell you, wherever the higher strike, whichever the strike is having huge volume open interest, that strike is likely to be taken out. I wouldn't be surprised if this 19,800 or even this 19,900 will be taken out. But what I can feel is this gap which has formed today is going to be very, very hard to be taken out, and this 20k is going to be a super strong resistance for coming few days. So it is going to struggle, Nifty is going to struggle, or bulls are going to struggle to take out 20,000. It may take months, or it may take few weeks for bulls to take out this 20,000 is what I expect, right? So make sure you sell some call option. Of course, as a disclaimer, you will have to do it at your own risk and responsibility. Now you can sell some call option. We are going to consolidate. I'm not saying we are going to crash. We are going to consolidate in a good manner. And this is, don't think anything negative. This is a healthy consolidation. Market should react like this. It has to come down, then it has to go up, so that everyone is good, right? So whatever consolidation is going to happen is going to be a healthy consolidation. You have to remember from June we are rallying, and the market from June itself has rallied more than how much, from 18,000, 1,500 points movement in Nifty alone. So it is a healthy consolidation. Don't worry. Try some call, sell some call options. And in terms of Banknifty, we are seeing a huge doji pattern. That's what I told. We are seeing a negative divergence, and markets are likely to come down. 45,000 is going to be a very, very strong support for Nifty, and that is evident in the open interest itself. Now I don't regard open interest as a big thing, but still I think that 45,000 will act as a good support if at all the market comes on the downside, is what I am expecting, right? So be cautious, and we have told this also yesterday's video, also we told, day before yesterday's video also we told to be cautious, and market may revert anytime, is what I was saying. But people were ignoring, right? That's okay, people always ignore us, but it's not an issue. Now US market, how the US futures or how the US market is working out will tell how our markets are working out, are going to turn out. Now as of now, this is US market. Dow Jones alone is up by around 100 points. S&P is up by more than around 0.5%, and Nasdaq is up by almost 1%, and Europe is almost mixed, right? France is up by 0.5%, and FTSE, which is London, is up by 0.25%. So we might see some little consolidation, maybe small gap up, but that gap up is also going to be sold into, is what I believe, right? I'm just waiting for this FII data, and it is not coming. If we get the FII data, we will get the clear picture. Till now FII data is not yet come. Yesterday's 3,370 crores is just showing. I'm not able to see the FII data. If you maybe once we finish this video, we might see the live data, right? So we'll see how things pan out. And from next week I think Banknifty is going to be around, lot size is going to be around 15, and things are going to change. So I hope I have summarized everything. So sell some call option, even if there is any gap up or any kind of upward movement, markets are likely to come down, is what I am expecting. I hope I have summarized everything. I'll see you in yet another video tomorrow morning. Till then, take care. Bye.